My dad's partner lied to my kids about Disney, so I made her confess. I've never had the best relationship with my dad, and his partner Blair is a big reason why. She's not evil, just incredibly obnoxious, clingy, and somehow still stuck in a high school mindset even though she's pushing 40. And when it comes to boundaries, they don't exist for her. Say no, and she hears try again in 5 minutes. I used to just tolerate her, but after I had kids, it got harder. So I keep things polite, distant, surface level. A month ago, Blair and my dad told us they were planning a trip to Orlando this July. Blair asked if my husband, kids, and I wanted to come. I thanked her but said no. We're planning a Disney trip next January instead. Also, I didn't say this to her, but my husband hated the last trip we did with Blair. He said he'd rather eat broken glass than do that again. A week later, Blair texted me again, saying they were booking their tickets and asking, again, if we were sure. Still a no. A few days after that, my sister calls me and says Blair invited her, saying I was thinking about going. Lie number 1. Then Blair asks if she and my dad could take our kids to Orlando without us. I laughed out loud. We live on a totally different continent. No way I'm sending my young kids across the world with a woman who thinks no is a challenge. Fast forward to last week, my sister was babysitting the kids so my husband and I could go out. Blair stopped by to drop off a gift, and apparently while she was there, she told my children we were all going to Orlando in July. My son lit up, talked about Disney non-stop. My daughter joined in once she saw how excited he was. Watching them believe that lie was soul-crushing and infuriating. So I called Blair. I gave her 2 options. Call them herself, tell them she lied, apologize, and explain. I'd do it, and I wouldn't sugarcoat a damn thing. She chose to call. I put her on speaker so I could hear everything. She apologized, explained the lie, said we wouldn't be going to Orlando. My son was heartbroken. My daughter too, but she bounced back faster. My husband and I talked them through it and calmed them down. But yeah, damage done. Next day, my dad texts me saying he didn't appreciate the way I handled it, that Blair's feelings were hurt, that my kids were mad at her, and I should try to smooth things over. Nope, not my job. She lied to children. I'm not responsible for her emotional cleanup. Update, kids are doing okay now. My daughter's birthday is coming up and she's stoked. My son is still sad sometimes. A few nights ago, while I tucked him in, he asked me why Blair was mean to them. How do you even answer that? She wanted to manipulate us into doing something we already said no to. I didn't say that, obviously, but it's the truth. Blair lied to get what she wanted, either to drag us along on her chaotic trip or get unsupervised access to our kids. Either way, no. We weren't sure how to deal with it, but low contact felt too soft. With Blair, that's like saying try again later, so we agreed on a timeout. No contact between Blair and the kids until the holidays. We'll extend it if needed. I told both her and my dad. She cried. My dad and I fought again. Then came the kicker. He compared her to a literal child. Said something like, when kids get excited, it's fine, but when Blair does, you shut it down. Excuse me? I told him, Blair is not a child. If you want to treat her like one, go ahead, but don't expect me to parent your 40-something partner who still doesn't understand the word no. We talked again the next day. It was calmer. He half apologized, mostly just doing damage control. I told him we need space, not cutting ties, but we're definitely cooling off for now. Looking back, I think I kept tolerating Blair's behavior because I didn't know how else to handle it. But now, I know I don't have to understand her. I just have to protect my kids, and that's exactly what I'm going to keep doing.